Good morning, everybody. Oh, my hair's a little bit of a mess this morning. Yeah, I'm just leaving the gym, everybody. Got it done today early because I'm heading south. Just about an hour drive south of where I'm at the Space Coast, Melbourne Beach. Heading down to Vero Beach later this morning to meet my stepson for lunch. And we're going to have lunch right there on the beach. It's going to be a great time. And so far I'm on schedule this week. I hope you're on schedule. And I hope you're doing great. I want to encourage you. And I have the gift of encouragement. What does that mean? I speak courage into other people. If you already have plenty of courage, plenty of self-confidence, competence, then God bless you. You're in the right place already. You can move along or hang out, because I'll try to make it interesting to you this morning. Got it done, staying on schedule. I have changed my workout schedule from what it was. I used to be on what they call a double split routine or a split routine. In other words, I would work out my chest and back on one day, shoulders and arms on the next day, legs on the third day, and then I would start the process over. So if I did 6 days a week, then each muscle group would get hit twice. But that's hard to do. So most of the time, one muscle group would just get hit once a week. That is not sufficient, everybody. Maybe at your age, but not for me, a young man of 68. All right, everybody, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I know this shows up in the shorts feed, and that's okay because I get to connect with people who aren't already subscribed, and that's what we want to do this morning, raw and real. No AI-generated shit here. It's all me. Live right now, no teleprompter, no notes. All the mistakes will be left in, but you know it's real. Sometimes it's raw, and I'll try not to curse. And I want to give you the gift of encouragement today, because then I get it back to myself. You know, once you put out into the world, your attitude towards life determines life's attitude towards you. It's kind of a cliche, but you know why it is? Because it's true. The attitude, the frequency you're on, the vibration that you're on is going to be felt by other people. It's going to be received by them, and you're going to attract people of like frequency and vibration. And you know it because every day you experience other people's vibrations. You know when a negative person comes into the room. You either feel connected with them or you're repelled by them and you want to get away from them. You don't feel comfortable around them unless you're on a negative vibration and frequency. And if so, get the hell out of that. And you can change your frequency, your vibration, if you will, by changing your state. You can change your state at any time by changing, number one, your physiology, how you're moving your body. I was a little bit logy and slow this morning, but when I got in the gym, I'm moving my body differently. And then I changed my breathing and my focus, and then also the words that I was saying to myself. And most of those words were, one more. You got one more. All right, everybody. Hey, we got 12 people already checking in. Let's see if we can get to 10,000. I got high aspirations. Thanks for the hearts. Good morning to you. All right, what do we got? Anonymous 13, I love you too. Hi, how are you? You're in the right place. It's all about encouragement, self-improvement, personal growth. That's the only shit that I talk about. And listen, the most important thing is how you think about yourself. That's very important. How other people think about you doesn't mean a shit. Don't pay attention to it. There's no failure. Get that out of your vocabulary. It's all feedback. And if you want to try new stuff, which I encourage you to do, remember, when you try new shit, you're going to suck because it's new. And then quickly you're going to improve. Every day in every way you're going to get better and better, and you're going to look back and say, I'm glad I tried something new. I'm glad I expanded my repertoire of experience. Everything affects everything else. How you do one thing is how you do everything. These are things I've been practicing, and you know what? I've got such great results that I get excited about sharing them. And one thing I have to remember, and I'll share with you, a lot of times, 99% of the time, people do not want unsolicited advice. All right, so you might get excited about a new way of thinking, a new way of doing things, a new habit that you created, and you're getting great results, and you get excited, and you want to share that with other people. And they might not want to hear it. Don't let that discourage you. Just live by example. Just live it out. Whatever new philosophy you have, new habits, live them out physically and mentally, and other people are going to take notice and they're going to ask you about it. Hey, there's something different about you. There's a change in you. What are you doing differently? And now they've opened the door for a conversation, right? They knocked and opened. And now you can feel free to share with them some of the new things that you're doing, saying, thinking, and the results that you're getting. And then you're going to have a big opportunity to have a positive impact on their life. And when that happens, they may tell you about it. And there's no greater joy. Positively impacting other people. No greater joy. You can do this today at work, at home, with the family. Have a positive impact on other people. It's going to come back at you tenfold. It's really not even fair. It's like planting, it's like sowing and reaping. If you plant an apple seed, you don't get an apple. You get a whole damn tree full of apples. It comes back, sowing and reaping. For every discipline effort, multiple rewards. Multiple. Keep that in mind. Hey, and welcome to haters here. I love the haters lately. I don't know why. I all of a sudden I got into it. When people throw slime, and I haven't got very much. So when it does come, it makes me smile. Because some people are addicted to mediocrity. They don't want to do better. They want to throw slime, and they're pretty damn good at it. I can't imagine what the rest of their life looks like. I can only feel sorrow for them that they feel they have to throw slime on someone. But I get it, because when I go live in vertical mode, I'm connecting with people in the shorts feed, and they could be from any kind of mindset. They could be way negative. They could be all over the board. And you know what we have control over on other people? Nothing. We have control on ourselves. How we react to people, things, circumstances, total control. No one can take away our peace, tranquility, and have any control over our emotions without our permission. Don't give it to anybody else. Don't give that power to anybody else. I don't care if somebody cuts you off in traffic, gives you the finger. It's not the act that they're doing, it's your judgment of it. If you can take that finger as a hi, how are you? You're going to react totally different. Hi, how you doing? Hey, good morning. And sometimes you can make yourself laugh. I know I do it quite a bit. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I grow the channel a lot by doing these lives just because I connect with other people who aren't already subscribed. And oh, the young lady just made me smile. Partly because she's gorgeous, but otherwise just because she's out there walking. Good to see it. So only 98% because she's gorgeous, but 2% because I like to see her walking. All right, everybody, I'm back at the house. I just want to recognize people. Maybe I can connect with you in a little bit of a way here. And thanks for all of you who already subscribed to the channel. We're going to be putting out some great stuff on the podcast that I do. And the long form content is good. And, check it out if you like. Hey, I'm having an amazing day today. Thank you very much. Who is this? Amazing 13. Hey, I like that name. Devil's Advocate. Hey. Did you leave any victims today? I left a lot of victims today, man. Because you know what? Today I went into that gym and I said, it's war. Nobody's going to out-positive me today. Nobody. Speaking of memory, I'm just bringing it up. I was talking to somebody the other day about something I learned about memory. They were telling me, oh, I have a bad memory. I go, no, you do not. Everybody has a great memory. You just have a weak memory. And so I knew I was going to flip a guy out in the gym today. I saw him and I talked to him 3 weeks ago. And so I remembered his name, Joe, but I didn't remember any details. So I went into my phone because I had put details after I talked to him. And so I knew I was going to freak him out. So I walked up to him. Hey, Joe, how are you? Cliff. Yeah, I remember we met a few weeks ago. Retired NYPD, right? Yeah, how's the son doing? He's a pilot right out of New Jersey. Yeah, he's a pilot. I'm sure I freaked him out remembering all the details of our conversation. Of course, he doesn't know that I checked my notes prior to coming over to him, but that's a lot of fun. Have a lot of fun with your memory. And just remember, you don't have a bad memory. You have a weak memory. We all have perfect memories. And my mom always says, you have a photographic memory. And sometimes that's not a blessing. You know, I remember things in great detail, sometimes with great emotion, and sometimes I wish I didn't remember them so clearly, but that's all right. Some things are a gift, a curse, right? Yeah, absolutely. All right, everybody, I'm back on it, and the schedule's going good. Hope yours is too. Remember, keep working out, use weights. Somebody asked me the other day, how old are you? And I had to tell them I'm 27, mentally, emotionally, vigorously, 27. Now, years-wise, I'm 68, but otherwise, I'm 27. And I know this because yesterday on the tennis courts, I was playing with a bunch of guys, and you know what? They were old. Some were 55, two were like 60, and man, were they old. These guys were moving old, moving slow, talking old. They had an old look on their face, and I said, screw that. I can't be around these guys. You know, you are a reflection of the 5 or 6 people you hang around the most. I hang around young people just because I have that energy. And a lot of that has to do with moving a lot, lifting heavy things, sprinting every 7 to 10 days, getting plenty of sunlight, get plenty of sleep, playing at something, and not doing stupid things. No drinking and driving, no texting while driving. Don't do things that can get you hurt or killed. And then always learning something new, always reading a new book on something. And, you know, I'm getting ready to try some new things. And I did a couple things the other day that I almost didn't do. And then I said to myself, if you don't do this, you're going to kick yourself in the ass later in the day. And then I did it, and the results were awesome. And so I'll share that with you maybe a little later. All right, everybody. Great connecting with you. All right. Hey, I love you guys, man. Thanks for taking the time to leave a comment. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Got the pump on today. Get yours on. All right.